Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hope you're all well and welcome to the Sunday sit back, DJB. And I'm a happy. I'm a happy DJB. Happy, happy, happy. Um, Community Shield today has given us a lot of hope. Going into next season, going into next Friday, big kickoff next Friday, and just want to say about a couple of performances today. Which, first of all, David Raya, I thought outstanding, made some brilliant saves. Just goes to show how important he actually is in that goal, in goal for Arsenal. Can't really rely on Kepa and don't really know much about the other goalkeeper, Melia, but at the end of the day, David Raya, absolutely brilliant. And it could have been a different story if he hadn't pulled off those saves. Would have been a completely different story. I thought Ben White had quite a good game at right back as well. Made a couple of good blocks and he looked quite good. He handled Doku quite well. In the middle, Gabriel again looks hungry, looks determined. So yeah, Calafiori as well. Got in good positions, took his goal brilliantly, really took his goal well. Yeah, it was a good performance throughout the back four, looked quite solid. Going into midfield, I've got to say it, Martin Odegaard. I mean, look, he takes a lot of stick. He's not everyone's cup of tea. I get that. But I've always said that if you get Martin Odegaard on form and you get him playing anywhere near that 22-23 season when he was really good and banging in plenty of goals and assists, if you get him anywhere near that on a one-off, he can be a real useful tool to have. And I've always said, yeah, if we can get better, if we can sell him, possibly look at that. However, if he can show that sort of form going into next season on a regular basis, he's going to be a threat. He's going to be a massive asset to Arsenal. So we will wait and see. But listen, I'm keeping grounded. You know what I'm like, guys. I'm not keeping my feet on the floor. I'm not getting overexcited, but I am impressed and it's a good performance. Noni Madueke, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what they see in him. I don't know what Arsenal bought him for. I don't know why we bought him. I don't know how he gets into an England team. Not for me. Weakest link by a mile. Solis on the other side again. Impressive performance, people. Impressive performance. Is it going to continue? We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But so far, so good for Solis. Havertz don't really do a lot. Spends half of it on his backside. But he scores goals. He scored again today. He scored again today, and the manager will probably start him from the word go in my eyes. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Bruno done okay, looked solid, looked comfortable. Again, going to be a good addition. Declan Rice looked a little bit fresher. Saka came on, ring rusty again, few bad misses. The first opportunity he had where he hit it side netting, I thought he could have picked out a player, cut it back. There was players there. He shouldn't be shooting from that angle, as far as I'm concerned. So again, decision making, question marks over that. But yeah, good performance. Really good performance today. Can't complain. Yeah, it's the Community Shield. Yes, it's a pre-season friendly, but listen, you're playing Man City, you're playing one of your rivals, you want to win it. And that's what we done. But big up everyone that's locked in. Do us a favour, guys, before you carry on, let's smash your like. It's a glorified friendly. Let's have it right. Having said that, always good to beat City. Yeah, listen, it is a glorified friendly, but at the end of the day, it's always nice to get off. It's always nice to beat your rivals. And that's all you can do. As I said, when I look at friendlies, I don't particularly look at results. I look at individual performances. I have done against Como. I have done against in all the pre-season friendlies. I've looked at individual performances and what have I made of it. And today I looked at individual performances and I was quite impressed with most of them. So that's all I'm going on. If we can get 3 points against Coventry, away to Aston Villa, go against Chelsea, 3 points there, happy, happy, happy. But there's always buts. It's Arsenal. We've seen it before. We've done it under this manager many, many times where we've come out the blocks flying. We've looked really, really impressive, and then we've gone backwards. So we'll see. We'll see. But big up everyone that's in. There's my man, Nomsky. Big up the Nomsky, man. Me and Nomsky will be back on the mingle. Can't wait. And we'll be doing some watch-alongs as well. Big up DJB. Good performance today. We need to take it into next season. Please try and sign another left winger, but might be holding my breath. Yeah, Norms, look, we know the importance of a left winger. I think Solis is going to get the nod. I think he's going to be the first choice. But yeah, Noosa will do for me. You know, you haven't got to spend millions and millions and millions. Just get someone that's willing and hungry and that can do a job. You know, as I said, we'll have to wait and see what Solis is like. Will he fall off of a cliff, or will he show us something in his first season? He might be just one of those signings, mightn't he, Solis, that you go, didn't see that coming. Didn't see that coming, but I'm glad he's here. So we'll have to wait and see, people. We'll have to wait and see. As you can see, I've got camera trouble tonight, but I don't know what's wrong with my camera. It's literally all over the place. So I do apologise if I end up looking like a bit of a ghost and I've only got half of arm or I've got no arms, but there's something wrong with my camera. That's why I was late, guys. I was trying to correct the technical difficulties, but in the end I've had to come live. Who cares? Saka bloody greedy. Yeah, 100%. I think he's over trying. I think he's trying too hard. Let's get down to some of these chats. Please subscribe to Nomsky, guys. Come on. It's we need to get him. We need to get him over 2K this season. Come on, people. Man U FC, Man City looks shocking. I've never seen them there like that before. Well, it's going to take the time, isn't it? It's going to take them time. They've got a new manager. The players have got to get used to the system. The players have got to get used to the change of management. I was surprised with their appointment as a manager, to be honest. So I don't know how it's going to go for Man City. What I do know is that I saw glimpses of Man City in that game where they could have scored. They could have scored. David Raya pulled off 2 good saves and they missed a couple of opportunities. Haaland missed an opportunity, whereas normally he would bury out. So, listen, you know, I did see enough that they can be threatening. They can be threatening, but yeah, big up Kawaja as well from Nolsky. Manchester City sold Trafford and Reinders after 1 year at the club. Kawaja, exactly. We still need to move players on. Manchester City are now set close to Bawadi. Deal with Lille after selling Rodri to Barcelona. Yeah, big miss, Rodri. Going to be a big miss, but I like Bawadi. Good player, likes to get on the ball. You know, he's good in tight positions, likes to create, busy, industrious. So, yeah, he'll be a good signing for City. But listen, if Arsenal come out the blocks like we did today, and we hit the ground running, and we all get on it, and we all get on form, there's no reason why we can't do well this season. However, you know me, people, there's always a but. I'm a little bit concerned about Gyökeres. I feel that he's being shoved out. I feel that his confidence is shot to pieces. We've been linked with Alvarez. We've been linked with strikers. Havertz started today. I'm a little bit concerned where Gyökeres fits in this manager's plans. And although Havertz does score, he's not prolific. He's not the answer. And for me, he's on my hit list to sell. So that's concerning. Ethan Nwaneri's another one. He's going. He's gone. For me, he went 2 years ago when he went out on loan. I said that he was sold a dream. I said that he was given the deal. Don't look into it. He's going to be on loan and he's going to be eventually sold. We ain't going to have Ethan Nwaneri. That for me. That's a missed opportunity and a loss for me. So we'll have to wait. Big up, Robbie. Big up everyone that's locked in on the Sundays. Martin Tap, I read yours earlier on, my friend. Big up the Tappy, absolute legend. Big up to you. So Aston Villa, big up Guna. Aston Villa it's going to be a tough one away, 100%. Saka is starting to think something of himself, a little scrub. 300k, he's getting to his head. He's been piss poor for nearly 2 years now. Bav Ripper, I said this the other day on my stream. I think I'd fill in. He was arguing with me about Saka, and we're not arguing. We was just having a big debate, people. We don't have arguments. But he needs to find some sort of form. Big up the Bav. Everyone locked in tonight. Big up to absolutely single everyone. Yeah, it's looking like that. Big up the Normski. Big up Gavin as well. Gavin L, absolute legend. All in. Big up DJB. Love the late shows. Havertz does score in these big games, but that header came off his face. He's still not convinced. Louisa, I'm not convinced by Havertz. Please, I don't want anyone saying for me, oh, DJB said Havertz. No. Havertz is not my first choice at any level. Bring him off if we can't sell him, bring him off the bench. Add a little bit of different dimension, little bit of kind of hold up play, possibly. Other than that, yeah, the header weren't clean. It weren't a clean cut header, and the goalkeeper made a bit of a rash of it, didn't he? So, but listen, it crossed the line. It went in. Goal to Havertz. I was impressed with Odegaard, though. I'm sorry. I know we criticise Odegaard, and I know Odegaard takes a lot of stick, but sometimes you have to give credit where credit's due. And he had a good game today. I thought he was outstanding. So, you know, hats off to Odegaard. Will it last? Who knows? He'll probably go missing at Anfield. He'll probably stay in the car park or something, but we'll have to wait and see. MLS, world class today. Yeah, I wouldn't go too. Don't go too mad on the world class bit. He was very, very, very good, Skelly. For me, he has to start. And that's going to pose a problem to Mikel Arteta because you got Bruno, you got Rice, you got Zubimendi still at the club. Where'd you put Skelly? Does he play Skelly and Bruno? Does he go Skelly, Bruno, Odegaard? Because listen, he's going to play Odegaard. He's the captain. I want to be proved wrong. So do I, Normski, all the time. Big up to you, my friend, as always. Absolute legend, Normski. David C1. Wouldn't be shocked if City blew 250 million this week. No, wouldn't be surprised myself, my friend. Man UFC, J51, you put a good bid in. Stupid club will accept it. City still have good players. Let's get it right. They're going to get chances. They are, and they had chances today. Let's not kid ourselves. City had chances today. No, bro, you can sell them after that. The pass was absolutely world class for the first goal. Yeah, Skelly's vision there was brilliant. Start rowing a friendly, but Kepa in the actual final. Really? Exactly. Smash them likes up. Come on, Martin. You tell him, my friend. Big up DJB. City goalkeeper played so. Yeah, he weren't brilliant, was he? He was not brilliant. I've got to be honest. DJB, that MLS pass is not 45 million. He's 100 million above. Yeah, I agree. That pass was, but it's got to be consistent. Look, let Skelly enjoy his football at the moment. I don't want too much pressure put on him. That's what we do. We put too much pressure. We start labelling players world class, and then they have like a couple of bad games, and then suddenly we want to knock them. So just let Skelly enjoy his football and do his thing, and we'll all be happy. Big up the Suge, my friend. Big up DJB in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. I can't complain beating City, but I needed performances, and overall we did it. We moved to week 1. Suge, that's what I like about you, my friend. We're on the same hymn sheet. You know, we keep our feet on the floor. We're realistic. We'll give credit where credit's due, but listen. We know what can easily happen. So let's move on to Coventry. Let's move on to the league, and let's see what happens. But yeah, it's looking okay. Do you think Calafiori's going to be our first choice left back? I think he is. You know, I think he is. That could be a problem. Ownership's a disgrace. Selling Ranieri, keeping Madueke. Won't be surprised if he's gone in January due to lack of playing time. Arteta, yeah. Bev, keeping Ranieri, signing Noni Madueke. I mean, he's awful, isn't he? He is absolutely awful. Let's get it right. He is bad news. Who in their right mind thinks Madueke is better than Ranieri? He's not. He's not. Sorry. He's an awful football player. Big up, Aces. Hope you're well, brother. If you sell MLS after that, you need to protest. I don't think we are going to sell him. And if he does, there's going to be uproar. I think if you don't start him, there's uproar for me. For me, he's got to start. He's creative. He's good on the ball. He's strong. He has to start. MLS has to start without a shadow of a doubt. Whether, as I said, who does he play in midfield? Does he go MLS, Odegaard, Bruno, MLS, Odegaard or Rice? He's got decisions to make. What I don't want to see is Odegaard, Rice and Bruno. I think it's too defensive and I think it's a little bit what we've been used to. For me, MLS needs to start, but whether he will or not, I don't know. Eze, people. Is there a place for Eze in the team? He's another one, isn't he? He's another one that could find this season being a bit frustrating. He could be knocking on the door saying, I want out, you know. Saka, piss poor in the last couple of seasons. That's a brutal joke. We'll see. I'm not getting into the Saka vibe at the moment. I'm going to see how he performs the first 10 league games. Let's see how he performs on a league basis at the moment. Look, we all know he's got to improve, right? Whether you're a massive Saka fan, whether you ain't a Saka fan or not, we all know one thing's for sure, he has to improve, right? I love Saka. I think he's a brilliant player. And as I've said to you many, many times, if it weren't for Saka, the manager would have lost his job, pure and simple. Saka's been carrying this team for years. However, the last couple of seasons, he has been poor. So he does need to improve. Now, whether you love Saka, whether you hate him, whatever you think of Saka, one thing we all must agree on is his form has got to get better. We're not knocking him. He just needs to get better. Ethan did not set the French league on fire last season. He needs to learn more. The only way he's going to learn more is game time, my friend, and he ain't going to get it under this manager. Forget Ethan Nwaneri. He's not going to be an Arsenal player. He hasn't really been an Arsenal player for 2 seasons. So let's be truthful about this now. We've got to get the Ethan Nwaneri out of the way. He's not part of the fixtures, unfortunately. He just ain't. Yeah, if you watch with your eyes and not with your heart, you'll see he's fell off a cliff. This is it. They get too emotional with Saka, I'm afraid. That pass was world-class and was like, yeah, it was a world-class pass, but, you know, I don't think Ethan should be sold and Jesus is still here. It's going to happen, though. This is the problem. Jesus is hard. It's hard to move on, Jesus. So what you got to realise, right, Jesus is older. He's 280 grand a week pay packet. There's not much profit in Jesus. With Ethan Nwaneri, you're going to get 35 mil for Ethan. Clear profit. That's how you got to look at it. Absolutely clear profit. Saka did not, in injuries are not anything nice. Did you play the game? Saka did not. In injuries. Yeah, listen, Saka's had horrific injuries and he's not been the same player since he came back from that grade 3 hamstring, let's be honest. However, you can't keep living off of injuries in the past. Other players have had injuries, come back and set the world alight. He just needs to step it up a little bit. He has to. He's the main man. He's one of the main football players. He's one of the top Wiggins in Europe. He needs to start performing. You know, it's not having a dig at Saka. It's just facts. Otherwise, our right-hand side is going to become like our left-hand side, where it's weak. DJB, thanks for the shout out. The name's Louis and not Louisa. Up the gun. Sorry, my friend. I'm just having a bit of a nightmare tonight. I've got a few technical problems tonight, people. So bear with me. The screen's not. That's why I'm sort of struggling. But I just wanted to get a show on. I wanted to go live, but just bear with us, people. I am having a few technical problems at the moment. Ethan will learn when it's a clown of a manager. We'll sell him. I mean, look, it was a great performance today. Yeah, for me, it's still only a friendly. But as I said, you just look at individual performances. David Raya looked really, really good. Gabriel looked good. Odegaard looked good, you know. So Solis looked good. Bruno looked okay. Still going to find his feet under Mikel Arteta, so we'll have to wait and see. But listen, you beat Man City 3-0 at Cardiff. You take it. You take it and move on. You take it and move on. No complaints. No complaints. If we can play like that, it's giving me hope. The trouble is, I know we're not going to be playing like that every week. You won't play like that at Anfield. We won't play like that at Old Trafford. So we'll have to wait and see. Who do you think Man City will replace Rodri with? I'm not so sure who's available now because the season's kicking off. It's going to be hard to you can't replace Rodri, can you? How can you replace Rodri? I'll tell you what, if Skelly's getting game time every week and Bruno's getting game time every week and Rice is in and out, in and out, in and out, shake it all about, Man City could put a bid in for Declan Rice in January. Who knows? Who knows? Why did he not learn under De Zerbi? Arteta's not a clown. You're the one sounding like one. Who's sounding like one? Big up the assembled from Gavin. Subscribe to Jam Boy. Jam Boy's in. Jam. Give Jam Boy a big up yourself. Here we go. There he is. The Jam Boy's in. My right hand man. My live watch along. Jam Boy will be joining me on quite a few shows next season. He don't know it, but he does now. So my Jam Boy will be coming on. And obviously Normski, my right hand man, on a Wednesday. We'll have Matty coming on as well. They'll all be on. You know, the usual guests. Kenny Ken. Obviously we'll have Jezza on as well. So it'll all be rocking and rolling, people. It'll all be rocking and rolling. Jam Boy's back. Come on, Jam Boy. You know why? I sent him a little cheeky message the other day. I wanted to know how he was because I care about you people. I care about you. People don't realise I know who ain't in my chat on a regular basis. I'm thinking, who's that? Who's that? Why ain't he in my chat? I haven't, like, if Tappy ever didn't come in, I'd go, hang on a minute, I ain't seen Martin for a long while, and I'd be worried about people. But I know you've all got lives, and Jam Boy's been busy, to be fair. So yeah, big up to every single one of you. Big up all. I'm off to Liverpool Tuesday with me mum. Can't wait. Be sad Thursday as my dad's birthday was moving forward the best I can. Big up Joseph, man. Big up to you. Enjoy Tuesday, and yeah, bless up, man, as always. JCG condolences, mate. Yeah, we're all with Jake. We're all with Joseph Connor, man. I've seen him play a lot better than that. Been a while now, coming up to 5 years, Babs. Had one of the tough periods anxiety-wise, but trying. Listen, you keep it going, my friend. You keep it going. That's all you can do. Oi, Nicholas. Hope you're well, my friend. All good. Oi, DJB, brother. Odegaard plays much better when flowing. Past couple of the seasons, he's not had a confidence of his own capabilities. A lot of it down to the shackles placed on him by our manager. I'll tell you what I'll also throw into that as well. He plays better in certain games when he's not under pressure, doesn't he? You know? And he does when he's allowed to just roam free. When Arsenal play with a higher tempo, it suits Odegaard. When we kind of play that little kind of slow, lethargic kind of football, he tends to go hunting a lot for the ball. And that's why it looks as if he's spinning around and not really creating a lot. He tends to kind of slow down with the team and he doesn't look creative enough. When it's played at a higher tempo and it's going through the lines a lot quicker and we're getting it through midfield a lot quicker and we're getting it into attack a lot quicker, Odegaard seems to be more buzzy. He seems to be more on it. Yeah, because he's thinking a lot quicker than everyone else. And for me, when it's slower and he's got to think more, that's when he looks average. So hopefully, what we saw today, we'll see quite a lot throughout the season. And that's all I've been asking for. People have been saying I'm negative. People I'm saying I'm this and this and that. All I want to see is these players that are capable of playing fast flowing, attractive football be allowed to play it. Because that's all I want. Because it's really frustrating for me as a fan and like everyone else as a fan. You've got all this talent on the bench, you've got all this talent on the pitch, and they're being held back. And for me, it's frustrating. Just let them play. Let them play. Let them do their thing. They're going to make mistakes. It happens. But if we're all on it and we're playing with a high tempo and we're playing with pace, we'll hurt anyone. We'll beat any team. I'll guarantee it. But we'll see. We'll see. Big up everyone that's locked in. DJB, we're getting excited over staying calm. I am staying calm. I'm staying calm. Long way to go. Long way to go. But as I said, you know, like Shane, like Normski, like us all, we'll criticise when it needs criticising. We'll come out with our concerns. We'll make vocal our concerns, but we'll also give praise and credits due where credit is due. Martin Odegaard had a great game. Arsenal played well today. We played well today. You score 3 goals against Manchester City, and there was a lot of pluses out there today. But that's one game in the Charity Shield. Let's go and do it against Coventry. Let's go and do it against Aston Villa away. Let's go and do it against Chelsea at home. Let's go and do it, in our first Brighton away. All our first 5 league games are tough. And that's what you want to see. Big up to everyone that's locked in. JCG, was saying before, sorry to hear that, mate. Trying to keep occupied in myself. Less time to think than anxiety. Hopefully has nothing to feed off of. Yeah, Joseph, we're all behind you, brother. At the moment, starting Calafiori is currently not the biggest issue we have to fix. We have gaps in other positions to fill first. Suj, I agree. There is still gaps there. And just because we've had one good performance today does not paper over all the gaps that we still have, because we still have a lot. The left-hand side for me still needs addressing. I don't think Noni Madueke is good enough on the right. So there is a lot of gaps. I still think if we get Gabby injured, we've got a problem at the back. And I don't think Ben White long term is the answer. There will be more playing time for our squad due to the number of games and injuries. I believe so. JCG, Ethan will ball out elsewhere. Sadly, not for us due to this manager's incompetence. Good on him. He's our own born. Yeah, listen, I want Nwaneri to move on and get game time. I think he's got a good future, but unfortunately, not under this manager. CR7 officially retiring from football after this season on Sky. Normski, thank you for that, bro. I knew he was tinkering around with retirement. But yeah, look, Cristiano Ronaldo for me, and Kenny Ken. I know Kenny Ken. He's the best player, and he's the best player I've ever seen. Unbelievable. And the reason why I say this is because he's done it everywhere. He's not been a one club man, and he's not stayed in one country. He's done it everywhere. He's done it in the Premiership at the highest level. He's done it in Spain. I mean, at Real Madrid, he was unbelievable. He's done it everywhere he's gone. He's balled out, and he's done well for Portugal as well. He's won things with Portugal as well. So for me, he's been absolutely brilliant. Yeah, probably the last couple of years, people say his attitude and playing for Portugal, he overstayed his welcome and didn't quite do it. But for what he's done and what he's given fans and for what he's done in football, he's just incredible, and he'll go down as one of the greats, if not the greatest. And that's just my opinion. People are going to say Messi, but as I said, I'm only giving it to Ronaldo because he's done it in different countries. Messi never came to the Premiership. Ronaldo did, set the world alight. And he's set records everywhere he's gone. So, yeah, Madueke is so frustrating to watch. He's crap. AFC Gunner, he's not even frustrating. He's crap. He's not a footballer. Sorry. He's one of the worst footballers I've seen at Arsenal. Can you see Gabriel Martinelli or Ethan Nwaneri going to Chelsea? You lot are interested in Pedro Neto. I'll tell you who I can see going to Chelsea. Zubimendi. I said this I've been saying this for time. I said that Zubimendi just doesn't seem happy playing at Arsenal. He started off the season okay last season, and after about 5 or 6 games, I knew he wasn't for an Arsenal player. I don't think he's going to get much game time at Arsenal. I think he'll be looking to get out. Martinelli at Chelsea? I don't think so. Ethan? No, I can't see that one either. But I can see Zubimendi going to Chelsea. Pedro Neto at Arsenal. I told you, I don't think Arsenal are going to sign any more players. I said it before. I said it, and I'll say it again. When we signed Bruno, that was it. I said we won't see any more signings this season. Arsenal are not signing anyone, especially now we've gone and beaten City 3-0. That's a major trophy to Arteta. He's seen his players perform. He's seen them beat City 3-0. For him, he doesn't want any more players. He's got headaches already in midfield. He's got a headache already in midfield. Who's he going to play in midfield? As I said to you before, who's he going to start in midfield? Is he going to go Rice, Bruno, Odegaard? Because Odegaard's starting. Let's get it right? Odegaard is starting. Odegaard, White, Solis, MLS, Calafiori were very good. Yeah, Jan boy, you got to give credit where credit's due. I'm not a fan of Calafiori. I'm not a massive fan of Odegaard. But listen, if they can start pulling up trees, I'm all for it. I just want players to do well at Arsenal. We'll see. Big up to every single one that's locked in, guys. 69 in the building. Fantastic. Big up DJB. Big up Sebs. Hope you're well, brother. I hope you're all having a good weekend and I hope you're all safe. Bit cooler at the moment in the UK, which is good. Nicholas, I did midnight kickoff, so it wasn't bad. Good. I'm glad you watched it. We've got players that have contracts expiring on the 30th of June 2027. They could leave us on a free agent. Kawaji, you know they're going on a free, bruv. That's on the cards, definitely. They're definitely going on a free. This is what's annoying with Arsenal. We just hang on to them too long. We don't sell them at the right time. That's what I'm saying. If Nwaneri has... See, look, I haven't got a problem with players leaving Arsenal Football Club. Brilliant community. Bav the Ripper, it is a brilliant community. Of course it is. Prome's in it. When you got man like Prome in it, of course it's a brilliant community. And you got my right-hand man Nonsky in there as well. Massive community. Big up DGB. We looked awesome. Yeah, we did, Prome. We did. But let's not get too excited. Remember, it is only early days. City are not in the groove yet. We've seen it with Arsenal and Odegaard and everyone. But listen, we'll take it as we can. While we can, should I say. And then we'll see what happens against Coventry at the Emirates. Suge, yeah, same 12 a.m. kickoff. But I was wrecked from footy yesterday, so needed to sleep. Big up, Nicholas. Big up all you people from Australia and New Zealand and from overseas that are watching the Arsenal at crazy times in the morning. Big up to every single one of you. And there's the Suge. Instant fix, left wing or right wing, is my guy, Serge Gnabry. Yeah, not a bad shout, Suge. Not a bad shout at all. I'll tell you what, I'd be happy with that. But are we going to get him? I just don't see anyone signing for Arsenal. I think we're done. I think he's happy with what he's got. We scored City. Yeah, it's always nice to beat Man City. I don't care what competition it's in. It's always nice. I think could we finally win the league? Smash them likes. Come on, people. Get them likes smashed up. Right, I'm going to scroll through this chat, guys. Big ups to DJ B. DJ Crane, big up to you. Legendary chat. Come on. First major trophy in the bag. 4 more to go. Yeah. Major trophy. I'm not going down that route, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. Big up, Brenny. Big up, my friend. Subscribe. Anybody see Nashville's SC fans hold up Messi in a white dress hugging Infantino Tifo? He missed the penalty. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. If you ain't happy, you can go. I could see Martinelli at Juve when we signed Yildiz. I don't think we're getting Yildiz, to be honest, Jam Boy, but I think wherever Martinelli goes, I just hope he gets his mojo back and starts playing well, because he's not an awful player, is he? It's just not happened under Mikel Arteta. Let's be brutally honest. It's just not happened. Like many players, it's just not happened under Mikel Arteta. That's the problem. Yeah, that is the problem. But listen, wherever Martinelli goes, I wish him well. Do you know where I think Martinelli would do well? Martinelli might do well in staying in the Premiership. Someone like Leeds or Brighton or something like that. I'm surprised they ain't coming for him, you know. He'd do well at somewhere like that, wouldn't he? Leeds, under Farquhar, Brighton, Brentford, Bournemouth. You know, where there's not that much prep. But is he going to go from a massive club to a club like that? No disrespects to him. Still in the Premiership. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, guys, don't you? But if I was Martinelli, I think going to them sort of clubs, I think he'd look all right. I think he'd do all right. I think he would do okay. I'm surprised. I'm surprised none of them have come in for him. But yeah, Jam Boy, I can see him moving abroad. He'd do well in Italy, wouldn't he? He'd do well in Italy or Spain, you know. So we'll have to see. Martinelli, wherever he goes, he should play 9, not on the wings. Bev, yeah. So, look, whoever gets hold of Martinelli, a manager who gets hold of Martinelli, they'll soon very, very quickly see to play him down the centre, play him down the middle. What happens if he goes to Spurs? What happens if he goes to Spurs, eh? Imagine if Spurs came in for him at the last minute. Bev, Havertz and Odegaard starting and Saka and Rice coming on is an indication to me that rotation is going to be an issue. Selling Ethan will create a problem that shouldn't be there. Assemble, good point. Great point. See, I'm saying Skelly should start in midfield. That is what I'm saying. Realistically, is he going to start? No. We know who he's going to start. He's going to play Rice. He's going to play Bruno. He's going to play Odegaard. He's going to play Saka. He's going to play Havertz. Keep your eye on Gyökeres. All right? That's all I'm saying. Keep your eye on Gyökeres come January. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really, really interesting to see if Victor wants out and how many games he's actually going to get and play. That is going to be interesting. I'm going to keep my eye on that, because if he keeps starting Havertz and then he brings on Marino, remember we've still got Marino, where's he going to play him? Where's he going to play him? One thing's for sure, you can clip this. Dauman is going out on loan. I was right about Ethan Nwaneri. I said it when everyone was saying, yeah, but he signed a new contract. Doesn't matter. He's going. He's off. And I've said from the get-go that Max Dauman is going to end up on loan. Skelly will be a rotation player. He probably will be, but I hope he isn't. Big ups. Come on, you Gunners. The Lynch. I'll still do it, Lynch. Don't you worry, bruv. Even though you've changed your you've changed it, but I'm still going to do it. Big up the Lynch. Look, got Lynch and Jamboy in together. Yeah, come on, people. You know it's a proper Sunday sit back when the Lynch, Jamboy, and Suge is in the house. We mean business tonight. If it was me, I'd offer Martinelli a 40 million for Yildiz. Yeah, we can do him in a swap deal. This is what I can't understand, Jamboy. I've never understand the Lynches. There we go. Hang on a minute. We've also got Anglo. Yeah, we've also got the man here. Look, Anglo never fought a 3-0 over City. Could feel so inconsequential and joyless. Yeah, listen. I'm happy. Listen, I've said it on my stream all along. I'm really positive. Will it last? I don't know. It's Mikel Arteta, isn't it? We play like that against Man City in a kind of overhyped pre-season friendly, and then we'll bore the pants off of us against Coventry 2-1, and we'll nick a stinky 2-1 or something. I don't know. But as I said, when I look at friendlies, I look at individual performances. What I saw today was very, very good from the goalkeeper, Odegaard. I was impressed with Solis again. So, yeah, that's all I'm looking at. I'm looking at individual performances and what you're going to bring to the party. And so far, so good. Great win, and Rodri going to Barca. Great day for Arsenal. Yeah, Rodri's been a brilliant player in the Premier League. Jesus, Martinelli, Ethan weren't even in the squad today. Could they all be going soon? Nicholas, they're gone. I'm hoping we get rid of Jesus. But yeah. Text raid incoming. Big up text, man, if it's coming. Big up the text. DJ, you think Coventry will play a low block on Friday? I think they'll give it a go, if I'm brutally honest with you. I said this on my stream on Friday, on my late night chat. When you think about it, it's still the summer. It's a Friday night. They're going to bring a lot of fans down from Coventry. Frank Lampard, first game visiting the champions. It's a game he hasn't got to worry about later on in the season if he needs 3 points come March, April time. And he's thinking, I need 3 points. Let's go. And we've got to go to the Emirates. It's a game that he's expected to lose, so they can come and enjoy it. So I think they're going to give it a go. The solution starting Mikel in the face regarding MLS, but Arteta is too stubborn to change his thinking. Normski, I agree, mate. I agree. I think I'm more hopeful by saying I want MLS to start. I think he should start. He just gives you that little bit of creativity in midfield that we need desperately. But we know this manager, man. He ain't going to start him. We know that. Coventry should play a low block if they attack a holding 5 minimum. Yeah. As I said, it's a game they can afford to lose, Coventry, and still look forward to the rest of the season. They can put that one to bed. I think there is a shot for nothing. When you're playing Arsenal first game of the season and a team like Coventry just coming up from the Championship, it's a shot to nothing. You can give it a go. You can go there, enjoy it. The fans, their Coventry fans will enjoy it. They've got the whole weekend. So if I was the Coventry manager, I'd be going, look, we're not expected to win. The main aim is to stay in the Premier League this year. This is one fixture we can get out of the way. Let's go and enjoy it. And who knows? So, who knows? It's odd, but the Howe End boys somehow end up sold. Let's see how they sell Saka, as I don't think he's hit the highest wage Arsenal will be prepared to pay. Trouble is the assembled, right? I always say this. At the end of the day, it's a business. And if these young players haven't got a future under this manager, or these young players can't see a way in, then the club's looking at them and going, well, we can get 50 million for him. In our eyes, fans' eyes, it's not what we want to see. We want to see the youngers progress. But it ain't happening under this manager. Your face fits or it don't. Yeah, your style of play fits his tactics or it don't. And if it doesn't, you're surplus to requirements. Max Dowman has played pretty much in every pre-season friendly. Every single one he's played in. Gets to Cardiff, big game, Man City, doesn't play. Yeah, tells you everything you need to know where Max Dowman's going. Max Dowman's going one way, loan. He's not starting. Eze, I'll tell you what, if I'm Eze, I'm concerned. Because Eze had countless of opportunities last year to actually make sure that he is first choice. And although he had a few good games, he never really convinced this manager that you are my first choice. And he's never really done enough to keep the captain out the football team. And then when you see the captain put the performance in today, Eze's pecking order is further down now, isn't it? For me, it's gone further down the list. So Eze's another one I'm going to keep my eye on. So Eze, Gyökeres, Dowman, all right, I know the obvious ones are going to go out the door. Martinelli, we're looking to sell. Nwaneri, we'll probably sell. Jesus, if we can offload him, we'll get rid of. But you got to start looking at Eze and Gyökeres and players like this, because I still think Odegaard and Havertz gets the nod. I think they're first choice, 100%. Trouble is, Saka. One of the reasons why I want Saka to start pulling his socks up is because I don't want Noni Madueke anywhere near this football club. Yeah, I don't want him anywhere near this football club. So I'm desperate for Saka to do well next season. Not only because I want him to do well for Arsenal. Sort your hairstyle out, Saka, anyway. It don't suit you. Right? I just every time Saka don't do well, I'm seeing Noni Madueke, and it gives me nightmares. Big up to everyone locked in, people. Smash the likes. We're up to 89. Big up to every single one. Make sure you're subbing to Normski TV as well. Please put a sub to Normski. He's in the chat. Make sure you go and sub to Normski. DJ, do you think we'll beat Hull away on Saturday? Yep, I do. I think Man United are go. I think Man United's going to finish above Man City this season. I think if Arsenal win it, Man United are going to come a close second, Chelsea third, Man City fourth, Liverpool fifth. That's what I predict. Spurs sixth, Villa seventh, Newcastle are struggling to stay in the Premier League. Coventry signed that Awoniyi, who stopped us from winning the title. Yeah, Coventry have got a few decent players, I like Frank Lampard. I hope he does well. Not against us, but I hope he does well. Arteta doesn't trust youth, Dowman included. Facts, Brenny. I tell you what, though, this is another thing as well. I know there's a lot of fans out there that worship the ground Arteta walks on. But Skelly is becoming the new Saka, isn't he? He's becoming the new star boy, isn't he? Right? He's taking over the mantle of Saka. Saka was star boy, Saka this, Saka that. Saka. Now it's Skelly. On everyone's lips now, it's Skelly. Skelly's got to play. Skelly this, Skelly that. Please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go. Right? Skelly is the new star boy. Now, if Arteta doesn't play Skelly and results don't go our way, the fans will start questioning. They'll slowly turn. Yeah? Why ain't he playing Skelly? Why ain't Skelly playing? What's he up to? So, even the biggest Arteta fans will start questioning if Skelly don't get game time. 100%. So watch this space. Dowman's very good squad player to have, though, on the bench. He is. But as I said, it's a business. And at the end of the day, if Dowman ain't got a future at Arsenal, he's clear profit. Hate to say it, but that's how it works. Eze and Gyökeres have never been Arteta's guys. These two would be Wenger's guys. Brenny, I agree. I don't think they're getting much game time, personally. 56 likes, 90 locked on the drive them up. Come on, the chat. Come on, the tappy. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone that's locked in as well. Do what Martin says. City of Defo falling off. I don't know whether they'll fall off. They've got too many good players. And as I said, although we beat them 3-0, they missed some chances today. You know, they did miss some big chances today, without a doubt. And Raya pulled off some good saves. So we'll have to wait and see. Bab the Ripper, Madueke, pure profit. It gives the ball kid. I tell you what, I wouldn't lose sleep over Madueke leaving the club. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rodri leaving 64.5 million. Good business. Question, DJB. Would you say Arsenal will be becoming a checkbook club? I don't see another Tony Adams Arsenal career happening again. Do you know what, Assembled? I think the likes of Tony Adams was long gone now. There's no loyalty in football now. I don't think it's a checkbook club. I just don't think that's the way football is now. You know, Harry Kane tried at Spurs, didn't he, to be a one-club man, but eventually they weren't winning anything, so he had to move on. I think them days of your Tony Adams are gone now. Saka may see out his career at Arsenal and be there from an early age. But other than that, I think that's all in the past. Checkbook club, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. We're still not really selling players, are we, for masses of money? You know, this is what I mean. If we can get rid of Martinelli, if we can start selling players, we've got to start doing it. One of the things we have to do, Arsenal Football Club, is know when to sell at the right time. We just keep older players for too long. And although it's hard on Ethan Nwaneri, if he's not in, as I said, if he's not in the manager's plans and we can get 35, 40 million for him, and he can continue his career elsewhere, we've got to sell him. Got to sell him. You know, simple as that. Big up everyone the minute you walk out the door. Big up Martin, Jan Boy and Normski. Big up the Brenny. We've got the elite in tonight, people. We are elite tonight. Jan Boy's in, Lynch is in, Normski's in, Suji's always in, Martin Taps in. Absolute elite, and everyone else as well. Welcome to the community, every single one of you. Bab the Ripper's in as well. Bab the Ripper, B-Tech Sterling with the headband. He's terrible. He's terrible. Big up the Suge. Time to reflect. Here we go. We've got reflection time with Suge. This is where we reflect. Hang on, people. This is where we take some time out and we do a reflection with Suge. "16th of August, 2026, we beat City in a pre-season game with no Pep. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and remember, Premier League is 30th of May 2027. Champions League is 5th of June 2027. Take a deep breath. Facts, Suge. And that was your time out with Suge. 16th of August 2026, we beat the City in a pre-season game. We did, with no Pep. Remember it well. Take a deep breath and remember the Premier League in 30th of May 2027 and the Champions League in the 5th year. We will see. We will see, Suge. Thank you for that, my friend. Our little reflection. Always nice to have a reflection with Suge. Now, you said that Spurs need a winger. Do you think they could make inquiries of Martinelli? I think so. Why not? Why not? Big up Michael Thomas, the best name on the net. It's funny, DJB. Last season we lost in the league final. Arsenal won a happy meal. New season. Pick up, man. Oh dear, oh dear. We're not getting excited. We're not getting excited. We're just a little bit positive about some of the performances. Why not? Won't last. We know that, but we'll enjoy it at the moment. If we manage to sell Jesus, Martinelli, Vieira, Ethan, Madueke, we wouldn't even get 100 mil. I know. Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, my friend. Every time I've seen Ethan Nwaneri, he played very well. Why doesn't your manager play him? He's shocking. I don't know what you're seeing, Man UFC. You can have Noni Madueke on a free. I'm telling you. Take him. Take him at Man United. You can have him. He wouldn't even make a non-league team. I've seen a picture of young Ethan and Arsene Wenger in 2016. Imagine what Wenger would have done. Exactly. I'm worried. Listen. This is therapy, DJB. It's always therapy when the Suge. When you have a reflection with Suge, my friend, we have a nice little reflection. And yeah. We're going to be doing some madness on the mingle this season. Nunski, be prepared, my friend. We're going to do some crazy stuff on the mingle. We're going to have completely nothing to do with football on the mingle to the last part of the show. We're going to be talking about food. We're going to be talking about cars. We're going to be talking about fashion. We're going to be doing jokes. We're going to be doing all sorts. It's going to be a blast. Manchester is in the house. MUFC monitoring the opposition. Wesley Menk. Yeah, he's always got other fans in. That's what I like about this, guys. We've always got other fans in, which is good. We have Spurs fans in, Aston Villa fans, Man City fans. Aussie Ange comes in. Forest fans we have in. You're all welcome, people. West Ham fans we had in. By the way, I knew that West Ham and Burnley would be a draw. 2-0 up West Ham, couldn't close it out. Are they going to win that league? I don't think they are. They'll get up, but I don't think they're going to win that league. People are saying West Ham are going to walk it. They won't. They will not walk that championship. I'm telling you. We played well today against the top team. I'm more happy with the performance than the winning plate. Mike Adams, snap. That's what I've been saying. The performance was more pleasing than the result for me. It was nice to see Odegaard buzzing. It was nice to see Calafiori play well. It was nice to see Solis continue his development. Yeah, all these things. It was great to see. It was lovely. And that's what we want. Gives you a little bit of confidence going into the season. Madueke shouldn't be allowed to play in Hackney Marshes, let alone higher level of football. Bev, you shouldn't be allowed to play in a school playground, let alone football. Got Madueke, Cussie's friends with Rice and Saka. Poor Sky. Yeah. Do you know what, right? It's going to be really interesting how he lines up against Coventry. Really interesting. It's a great position. It's a great thing to have, though, isn't it? An headache, isn't it? Who you pick. Madueke, definitely the kid who kicked the ball into the random Gardens, lost the ball. He is, isn't he? I'll tell you what Madueke is, isn't he? You know when you're a kid and someone's got a ball after school and you're all playing out on the council or the green or the road and you've only got the one ball and you got that kid that kicks it over the fence and you can't get it back and the game's over. That's Madueke, isn't he? Hey. Good evening, DJB. Good evening to yourself, Anthony, my friend. We're class today, mate. Played well. Yeah, we did. Best of luck for the new season from a Liverpool fan. Love your channel, mate. Classy fan, you, mate. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, we try and keep it real. We try and keep it real. Not just me. It's not just my channel. It's everyone's channel, people. It's everyone's channel that comes in and joins, yeah? All the chat. It's not just me. I never class it as my channel. It's the community. That's what it's for. But big up to you, my friend. Yeah, we were class today. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. But the minute it goes wrong, we're on it. You know me. We're on it. and still doesn't change my way of thinking of what I want to see. If I see that performance week in, week out, and we win trophies, I'll be happy. And that's all I've ever wanted. I get called negative, I get called this, I get called all sorts, I get comments all over the place. And all I want to see is these players play football the proper way. And when I see that, I get excited. Because I find it frustrating that this manager has got all that talent and he doesn't let them play. For me, it's just so frustrating. All those shooting training vids on Insta and no decision making comps. Yeah. NG Sports 04, no idea, believe be buying Chelsea scrubs long before him, David Luiz, etc. I think Berta is slowly now putting the wage bill down. I hope so. DJB, since Jesus has been at Arsenal, it's cost Arsenal 56.1 million in wages. I know, it's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Nicking a living and staying there. The performance surprised me, but can we be consistent? We can only hope. We can only hope. Can we? Not so sure. Not so sure. Not long now till our first Millwall West Ham, laugh out loud. No, it's going to be brilliant. It's going to be a brilliant. Millwall won, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. That is going to be a feisty derby. That is going to be crazy, William. Madness. It's said it all today that the team played really well, but Madueke still didn't play well. He's the odd one out. Absolutely garbage player. He needs to be sold tomorrow. He won't know. That's the problem. That's why I want Saka to ball out every single game. I want Saka to play so well every single game that Madueke cannot get any look in at all. Why did we buy him? Millwall win the champ, DJB? Not for me. I don't think Millwall will win it. I don't think Millwall will win it. I said Southampton. I could be wrong with that one. Middlesbrough got a chance of winning the championship. I just don't see West Ham winning it. I don't know why. I'm not saying I'm not saying they won't get promoted, but I just can't see them winning it. DJB, are you thinking about starting the Arsenal meditation channel with Suge? Do you know what? We could do a little meditation. We could do a little meditation slot. DJB, can't beat the Suge timeout. You can't, Tappy. That little timeout, that little time to reflect with Suge is nice, isn't it? We'll have a little timeout. We'll do some meditation. I'll tell you what we'll do, right, on the Sunday sit back, right? Depending on the Arsenal result and performance, we'll have an Arsenal reflection time where we just sit back and I'll just say some little soft words with some music. That's what we'll do. We'll have a Sunday sit back reflection moment. Great point, people. See him getting sold. He's marketable. Best case is he fixes up and starts performing. Yeah, he ain't going to. Bab the Ripper true. I think Havertz and Odegaard going through at some point. Do you know, he likes Havertz, doesn't he? He likes Havertz. I think Havertz is starting against Coventry. I really do. Odegaard definitely is starting. I want Skelly to start, but I just don't think he'll start him. He'll put Solis on the left. He'll start Saka on the right. Havertz up front. Mosquera. I think Calafiori is the left back. I don't think Nkapé is getting in at left back. I think he's going to stick with Calafiori. And Ben White, because Timber's not fit. This manager has the option to have him premium state, yet he prefers dumpster dive leftovers of scraps. Big up, Bev. Friday, our season starts. Transfer window shuts soon, so Arteta better be happy with his squad. So he's no excuses. I agree. I said when we signed Bruno, that's it. No more signings. People kept saying, oh, yeah, we'll have one or two. I don't think we're going to make any more signings. That's it. He's happy with what he's got. If he's happy with what he's got to win the Premiership for me. He's got to win the Premiership for me. We're favourites to win it, clear favourites in some people's eyes. He needs to go and win the Premiership next season. If he doesn't win the Premiership next season, then it's like, thank you very much, but we'll have to start looking elsewhere. No excuses. Not with this squad. Said it last season, and we won it. Said it the season before, we should have won trophies, and we didn't. And I still say it, and I get criticised for it. We should have won more than one trophy last season. By a mile. We should have had 2 trophies minimum last season. Odegaard is loved by the manager, 100%. I think Coventry won't attack and play for the draw. Or if they score early first, I think you'll be in trouble. We'll have to wait and see with that one. I might be wrong. Coventry might try and lock up shop. I just don't think it's Frank's way of playing. I just feel that being a Friday, first game of the season, Emirates, big away support, I just think they'll give it a go. I think if they lose 3-0, so be it. I think Frank Lampard will be looking at a performance. They're not expected to win. So he'll be looking to see a good performance to take him into the next game. But it's one game, it's ticked off. When you're looking to stay in the Premier League, Emirates away, Anfield, Old Trafford, Etihad, Spurs, if you like, Chelsea. They're the 6 away games you're thinking, if I can pick up some points at any of them grounds, I'll be happy. I'm not looking at those 6 clubs to stay in the Premiership. I'm looking for like Leeds at home, Hull at home, Ipswich at home, Bournemouth at home, Brentford at home, all of these players, all of these teams. Aston Villa away as well. So those 7 clubs, right? So if he can go to the Emirates and put a good performance in and come out losing, he's going to think, well, if we can show that sort of performance when we go to Tottenham or when we go to Anfield or when we go to Man United or anywhere or Aston Villa, we might get a result. So, yeah, I just feel that I just feel Coventry are going to come and give it a go. I hope so, because it'll be a good game. Millwall, the dark horses for the champs, DJB. Yeah, they are. Listen, I'm not ruling out Millwall, no way. But I just feel that Middlesbrough, Southampton, I've got a sneaky feeling Birmingham might do well this year. I'm keeping an eye on the champs. We will keep an eye on the champs on the Sunday sit back as well. I'll tell you what we'll do next season, guys. What we'll do is we'll have a Championship, League One and League Two. Look at the teams. We'll look at the top teams in them divisions as well. Yeah, because as I said, it is a football channel and it is mainly Arsenal. So at the end of the day, we can have a little look. Now West Ham are in the Championship. We can have a little look at the Championship as well. League One, League Two. So yeah, 100%. I think Leicester will win League. I think Leicester will do well in League One. I think Luton will do well. So we'll have to wait and see. Do you remember how Odegaard's first 3 games were last season while he was playing well? This is it with Odegaard, isn't it? You just don't know. You just don't know how long it's going to last. You only hope. I've always said this about Odegaard, right? If he can spring any sort of form like he did in the 22-23 season, any of that form, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Big up the Aussie Ange. Oh, look, it's proper elite in tonight, guys. Aussie Ange has just popped up. Big up, DJB. You're a noble man. A great performance today for the boys. However, the true test comes Friday. Drop points there, and today's win is all nothing and will be forgotten about. Aussie Ange, it's all forgotten about now today. Tomorrow now is, listen. The Community Shield don't last in the memory of me. It's all about Friday. We drop points at home against Coventry. we'll be having a long stream, a long stream. Trust me. I really want the champions. I want the Champions League next season. Now, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near it next year. I think we missed our opportunity. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near the Champions League next season. However, we're going to be in quite a good draw. I think we're going to be in a favourable position. So you never know. Never know. DJB, Berta on Fraud Watch. I rate the summer transfer window 3 out of 10. Yeah. Bruno is the 3 out of 10. Apart from that, that's it. However, if in this next week AFC we can get rid of Martinelli, we can get rid of Jesus, yeah, then it'll bump it up to about a 4 out of 10. The fact we've still got Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson and all these men, yeah, is rough. And we needed to sign two more, didn't we? We needed to bring 2 more in, but it ain't going to happen. Bav the Ripper, Assemble 360. I remember something similar when came back from injury when top gooners were getting giddy. Yeah, facts. Bless up you, Latvian Gooner. Make sure you go and sub to Latvian Gooner as well. Good little channel Latvian Gooner's got. Make sure you go and follow him and show him some love as well. Big up to you, Latvia. Thank you very much, my friend. Bav, Lacey reminds me of Phil Foden. Yeah, I mean, look, as I said, City showed glimpses today. They could have easily scored 1 or 2, couldn't they? I know we won 3-0, but they had chances. So, listen, you can't write off Man City, man. Not with a squad they've got. You just can't write them off. Hopefully now we've won the league. If gives everyone confidence to go and win trophies. Very positive today. Hopefully sign another 1 or 2 players. Clock end, I'm not getting too excited. It is only the Community Shield. Yeah. There were some good performances, some brilliant performances today, but I still don't think we've done enough. I still think we're 1 or 2 injuries away from disaster. I'm going to be honest with you. You take Gabby out of that team. If anything happens to Gabby, our back 4 looks quite weak. So I'm still a little bit concerned in certain areas. I think our left-hand side, Solis goes missing. We ain't really got anyone on the left. It means us putting Saka on the left or pushing Eze out there. And then you're playing Noni Madueke on the right. So there's still a few little things I'm concerned about. So, as I said, I'm enjoying today. I'm enjoying performances. I'm enjoying individual performances, but I'm not getting too worked up about it. Coventry has nothing to lose, everything to gain on Friday. Latvia, I've been saying it too, brother. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. You know, it's a Friday night. It's still early in the season. They're coming to the Champions. It's their cup final, first game of the season, first game back in the big time. They got nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. They can come and enjoy the occasion. And if we're not on it, and we have bozo moments and we have them little moments where we're giving the ball away and we're not on it, or he goes too defensive, you know, it could be a banana skin. I don't think so. I think we'll get the job done. But yeah, I don't disrespect any team. You know, you never see me disrespecting teams. Teams come play football. If we play well, we should beat most teams, especially at the Emirates. But yeah, I'm going to respect Coventry. I'm not going to show them any disrespect. Birmingham have been flirting with the idea of promotion for far too long. Bav, I hope Birmingham get up. Massive club. I also want to see Villa and Birmingham derby in the Premiership because that is another big, huge derby. There's a lot of hatred between Villa and Birmingham fans. Trust me. I disagree. I think Lampard will look at that as a fixture to get a point. If they come out and play You got better players. Yeah, listen, Frank will be. Listen, Lampard's a professional, and he's been there, done it on the playing surface. He'll go there. He'll go there positive. Of course, he will. He'll go there positive. If he can nick a point, I mean, it's 3 points for Coventry, isn't it? Jamboy84, spot on. It wasn't excited when we signed him, but he's looking decent so far. Mainly his work rate. Hopefully, improves in front of goal. Facts. I'm hoping. I think it's Solis you're talking about, because once again, I'm like trying to keep up with the chat. But Solis could be one of them signings where no one really kind of knew a lot about him, and then suddenly he's kind of, suddenly he's looking like a world beater, and I'm hoping that's the case. Bev, I've been quite impressed with him. I don't think he'll score loads, but the Bruno F assist, record could be in trouble. Last team to win the Community Shield and went on to win the league was Man City in 2019. Good facts, my friend. Thank you very much for that. The assembled 360 again, speaking absolute facts 100. We've seen it too many times. Big up the assembled and Bav. Martin Tap, big up. Big up for Tappy always. Jamboy84, he looks awkward, but the bar is set. So lost with Martinelli and Trossard's inconsistencies. I can see him getting 10 assists and 10 goals. Listen, I said it the other day on Matty. I made Matty laugh. If Solis scores 2 goals, and it's an improvement on Martinelli because he only got 1. Listen, I think Solis will be all right. I think he'll be all right. What I like about Solis, when he gets into positions, he does the easy things. He don't complicate it. If it needs whipping across the box, he'll whip it in. Like today, he got up for that header and headed it across. He seems to do the simple things. If he keeps to that, and Mikel Arteta don't ask him to do too much defending, we might see some pretty impressive performances with him. I'm hoping so. City is still City. I'm not sleeping until we lift the real trophies. Yeah, exactly. Listen, top F along, City are City. They're still a big club. They've still got brilliant players, and the season is a long, long season. As I said, we could be 2 or 3 injuries in certain areas away from disaster. You imagine Noni Madueke being first choice every week. You imagine a back 4 with no Gabby in it, and you got Mosquera and Hincape, or Mosquera and Calafiori playing at centre half. Yeah. So we're going to have to wait and see. Bavy's got 6 assists and 1 goal from 5 games in his joint. Just saying, yeah, exactly. It could be a threat. It could be a threat. Good night, Bav. Got an early one tomorrow. Only popped in to say hello, but stayed quality show. Big up, Bav. Glad I kept you awake, my friend. Glad I kept you awake. Yeah, I won't be going on too long tonight, people. No easy team after that Wolves shit show, home and away. There is no easy team. We've got to respect every single team that we play. We have to. Listen, you won't get me as an Arsenal fan disrespecting teams and saying they're crap, they're this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Yeah, I've learnt my lesson over the years. I've disrespected teams before and they've come and turned us over and we've played absolutely crap. So I stopped doing that years ago. DJB, there's proper ones in the chat tonight. Bless up that. Yeah, there is proper in the chat tonight, Martin. We're all one big community tonight. We've even got Latvian in tonight. Look at this. Yeah, big up to everyone. Jam Boy starts on Friday, me old mate. Yeah, does. Can't wait. The football season will start on Friday and we are all buzzing. Lucky that Coventry game is not an away game, then it would be ropey. Yeah, but do you know what, Latvian? Sometimes when you play at home, first game of the season, and you're the fixture that kicks off the Premier League, remember, they've played, at the moment, Solis and everyone, they've played friendlies in front of holiday crowd, if you like. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but most of the fans that have been at the Emirates at the friendlies are fans that are kind of, you know, got tickets through their memberships or friends. But when we play against Coventry, especially at these lower levels, you're going to have your die-hard Arsenal fans there, you know, your proper Arsenal fans. And if things ain't going right, that's when they start feeling the pressure. Sometimes at the opening fixture at home brings a different type of pressure. So listen, I see what you're saying. I'm glad we've got them at the Emirates and not away, but sometimes it can be more pressure at home. I don't see it. I don't see us slipping up against Coventry, but I don't think it's going to be a 3-4 0. I really don't. I really don't. I might be wrong, and we could be sitting here next week going, "I got that one wrong. Didn't see that coming." I didn't see today coming, to be honest. I didn't see Martin Odegaard putting in that performance. I didn't see 3-0 today. I really didn't. I thought it was going to be a draw. I thought both teams were going to cancel one another out. I thought it was going to be high scoring, like 2-2 or something. I didn't see that coming. The Lampard who managed Everton would go at years for sure, though now he could have more pragmatic. He can, William, but I don't think watching Coventry in the Championship last year, because I watched a bit of Coventry last year in the Championship. I don't think it's their way. They score a hell of a lot of goals. They got players that can hurt you. They've got players that can score goals. So I just don't think it's the Coventry way. I think they're going to come and give it a go. Head off, DJB, Bav, Jamboy, assembles, Latvia, AFC always. Big up, Martin. Stay well, brother. Thanks for all your input, as always. Always a pleasure. Big up, Tappy. Big up the Tappy. Absolute legend. No night, mate. God bless you, my friend, and take care. I do think that you will win Friday, but if Coventry do play a low block, it will be interesting to watch. Remember that they're playing the champions. Yeah, they're not going to come. I don't think they're going to throw the kitchen sink at it, but you know, I think they'll try and play. That's what I'm hoping. I want a good game. It's going to be tough this season going like Ipswich, Coventry. It's not easy as we people think. Nope. It's all going to be tough. It's the Premier League, isn't it? So to bring this up, what's Solis' injury record like? Do you know what, assembled? I'm going to be 100 with you here, people. I really don't know a lot about Solis. I really don't. I'm looking at this guy, open-minded. What I've seen so far, I've liked. Am I going to judge him yet? No. I shall wait. I normally wait after about 6 Premier League games. Then I'm thinking, yeah, he's going to be okay. Zubimendi, I knew after 5 games he weren't for me. So Havertz, I knew after about 5-10 games he wasn't for me. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping he's going to be one of these surprise signings. But it's a bit different playing Man City in the sunshine in a pre-season friendly than playing Man United at Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? Or Liverpool at Anfield in the Premier League. A little bit different. So we'll see. Good evening. Evening, the doc. Hope you're well. Even got the doc in now. It is elite. It is elite now. Spot on. More pressure at home than away. Oregon Goon, big up, you absolute legend. Look at this. Oregon Goon, what a man. Gifted 5 DJB memberships. If you get one, big up to every single one of you. Big up, Oregon. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. We'll have too much for Coventry, but I don't think we're going to batter them. Rob, yeah, as I said, I'm not losing sleep over Coventry. I just don't think it's going to be a hammering. 3 or 4-0 coming Friday, Oregon. Yeah, okay. I can understand why. Coventry just been promoted. Listen, we could make a serious marker, couldn't we? If we do batter them 4-5-0 and it's an impressive display, then teams are going to think, hang on a minute, they're the team to beat, 100%. Dale, you absolute legends amongst mortals. He is. Dale is an absolute legend. Solis missed 5 games due to illness last season. Before that, last time got injured was 2023 season. He missed 11 games. Not bad then, Lats, is it? Thanks for that, bruv. Thanks for that input. Thank you very much indeed. It's not bad then. He's not prolific, is he? He's not actually sick, no. He's not like a Timber or a, big up the Oregon, man. Dr. Seymour Butts, big up, dude. Jam Boy. They're all in. They're all in. Dal. Everyone's in. Big up, Robbo. Let's scroll down the chat. Inconsistentino. Loved his work at the last World Cup for Brazil. Yeah. Big up, Robbo. 76 likes. Smash them up, guys. Come on, needed. Come on, 76. Let's get to 100 likes. 84 in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Serious statement needed out our gates. We do need to smash them. We do need to smash them, definitely. Genuine question. Why is everyone so biased and unfazed that Mikel is forcing Ethan out, keeping Madueke? I'm generally confused. I'd be rocking up to the Emirates daily, giving it a large. Oh no. I think it's sad that Ethan ain't had the opportunity, I really do. I really do. My camera's playing up terrible. Sorry about this, people. I'm like fading in and out. I've had a real technical problems tonight. I'd be rocking up daily. Oh. Honestly, I wish we could get rid of Madueke, but it ain't happening. Ain't happening. Coventry will throw the kitchen sink at it. Nothing to lose. Yeah, see where we're coming from. Big up, Oregon. Absolute pleasure having you. Apparently, Wanyeri refuses to play right wing. That's why he's being forced out. I don't know. I just personally, I just don't think this manager sees in Ethan Wanyeri something that excites him. I don't think Ethan Wanyeri does enough without the ball for this manager. I think when he's got the ball, he looks good. He looks dangerous with the ball at his feet. I don't think his work rate without the ball impresses the manager. See, with Mikel Arteta, when you haven't got the ball, your work rate has got to be up there. Yeah, it's got to be really up there. He's got to really make sure that he's working hard. And some of me thinks that he doesn't see that in Ethan. Opening game of the season, not easy, but I just want 3 points. Kawaja will do me. That's all you can ask for. His camp sees him as a pure 10. He's never getting in as a 10, Ethan. You got Eze, you got Odegaard. Saka can play there. Marino can play in the 10. It's just no place for him. And it's clear profit. I know it's harsh, but it's clear profit. But I'm used to it because I said Ethan Wanyeri ain't got a future at Arsenal. When he signed the contract and everyone was saying he has, I said he hasn't. He's gone. Finished. He's been sold a dream. Said it. That's why I was calling him Ethan Smith Rowe from day one. Said it from day one. I knew he didn't have a future at this club. And I'm now concerned about Dowman. Dowman's going to go out on loan. Get used to it. Dowman is definitely going out on loan. Landon, big up. I also find that hard to believe. I think he'll take the opportunity just to be on the pitch. This smells a Basque hair dye. Yeah. See where you're coming from, Doc. Arteta don't like attacking flair. Well, he liked it today, but that was because it was the Community Shield. We'll see how he lines up in the league, shall we? As I said, we'll keep our feet on the floor. We'll keep grounded and we'll see how it goes. But individual performances today was good. If Ethan has to go, he has to go. Unfortunately, yeah. As I said, I'm keeping my eyes on Eza. That'll be interesting come January. I don't think Eze's going to get much game time. And I don't think Gyökeres is his first choice either. I think Havertz is. He's made that very clear. Started Havertz in the Champions League. Started Havertz today. I don't think Gyökeres is going to get much game time under this manager unless someone's injured. He's also flirted with the idea he wants Alvarez. He's also flirted with the idea that he wants a striker. I just don't see Gyökeres being his first choice. So that's one to watch as well. Jamboy, I guess that confirms when Arteta's fielded Ethan at 15, it was just a PR stunt. Of course it was. 100%. He's being sold because Arteta don't rate him. He's pure profit and it's easy one to get rid of. Yep. Hit the nail on the head, Jamboy. That's what we've said all along. He's clear profit. He's easy to get rid of. He's not got many injuries he's not had any injuries. His wages are not high. It's easy. It's easy. Yeah. Jesus is a bit harder because he comes with 200 odd grand a week and injuries. If we can sell Jesus, GM11, Ethan to bring in Osman, I'm for it. We have to break the Arsenal emotion. Nelson, ESR, El Neni, same story. Oregon, it is the same story. We've seen it before. We've seen it time and time again. Osimhen ain't coming, my friend, I don't think. Osimhen's another Vinny Jr. It's not happening. It's not happening. I said it all along. I think we're done. I think we're done in the transfer market. I think Bruno was it. Once we signed Bruno, that was it. And today's performance is the icing on the cake. That manager now looks at today's performance and goes, do you know what? I don't want anyone else now. I'm happy. I think we need to sign a centre-half, personally. I think we need to sign a centre-half. The reason being, just take time out now and imagine if Gabby weren't in that back four. We'll look at the back four lineup now. There's no Gabby. So your choice is Mosquera, Hincapié, or Mosquera, Calafiori. Hincapié at left back, Ben White at right back. That back four is not winning anything. That, to me, is the reason why I want an out-and-out centre-half signed. Yeah, big up, my friend. It sounds like Ethan doesn't trust the manager. I don't know. I think Martinelli is going, we're getting someone else. I hope you're right. But who? Who's out there? Who would you have left wing now? Who would you sign? We're not getting Vinny Jr. That's pipe dream. Not getting Rodrigo. That ain't happening. Who would you get as a left winger? I think you got to take a punt. We've done it with Solis. I think you got to go like Noosa, or I think you got to set the bar a little bit low. Just get someone in. Have we let the wrong one go? Should we have kept Trossard? Looking at Solis now, should we have kept Trossard and sold Martinelli? Don't know. See, I'm all for Martinelli going, but I'm at the stage now where we need a replacement. You let Martinelli go, we've only got one left winger. DJ, what do you think of Aiden Heaven? He started a few games for us and I think he's a good player. I think he's a very good player. I think Aiden's a good player. 100%. First trophy of the season. Woohoo! Big up, bro. I would take a punt on Ramon Kid. Squad fill for easy cup games. I think Konza is too expensive and Villa don't want to sell him any more players. Yeah, I think Konza's a lot of money. I'll give you that. I'd take a punt. See, I've taken pelters for this, Oregon, but I would take Rashford. I would. I'd take Rashford. I reckon Rashford would get some sort of mojo back at the Emirates. I think he would. I would take Rashford, but then I can see Rashford being another Sterling, so that scares me. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I think we've got it all wrong this transfer window. I think we've done it all wrong. It's been a poor one. It's been a poor one. He never liked certain academy players, Arteta, Joe Willock, for example. They've not really thrived under him, have they? The golden generation haven't really thrived under him. Nelson, Emil Smith Rowe, Ethan Nwaneri, Dowman now he's getting sort of, pushed out a little bit. People say he's not, but he is. He is. And he will do. GM11 and cash for Yildiz for Martinelli and Yildiz would be a nice bargain tool, wouldn't it? It would be nice. I like Yildiz. I'd take the punt, moving Saka to the left and get him. Yeah, good point, Doc. They'd be more inclined to sell with Demande arriving. Yeah, that is a good point. Good point. I said Saka on the left, Might get his mojo back a little bit. Might hit a bit of form if you move him out to the left. Martinelli goes, we need another left wing, otherwise Solis will get overplayed. Yep, facts. Facts. I don't want to see Eze being pushed out on the left. I think Eze would want out if he's on the left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, DJB. The Martinelli rumour doesn't make sense unless we're getting someone in. As much as I want Martinelli sold and as much as Martinelli's fallen off of a cliff, we need someone else in. Because it's true what Jamboy says. Solis will just get overplayed. We missed out on Djuke. Looked unreal for Liverpool today. He did. He did. It's too late, Martinelli now, Jamboy. Panic buy. It'd be a panic buy or a loan. Be Rashford. Martinelli doesn't want to leave us. He doesn't want to leave, but I want him to go. Lawrence, I'm sorry, man. He's been dreadful. He's been dreadful. The manager's not been able to get a tune out of him consistently. Rashford in the 72nd minute isn't a bad shout, but if Yildiz is available, I would swap Gabriel Martinelli and cash for him. Yeah, true. I don't think Rashford's a dreadful shout, is he? It's not the worst signing you could make, is he? On a year deal or a 2-year deal. Oregon said exactly that earlier in the stream. Nearly 40 million for Yildiz. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer, people. No-brainer. Would you take Pedro Neto left wing? Yeah, I would. For the right price. For the right price. Rashford has just come off the season with Barcelona, 14 goals, 15 assists, and wasn't always in the starting 11. This is what I'm saying. Exactly that. That's why I'd take him. People are forgetting what he done at Barcelona. Osimhen in exchange for Havertz would do me fine, but this clanver of manager will probably get rid of Gyökeres. That's happening. Lawrence, keep your eye on it. There's 2 players I'm keeping an eye on. Eze and Gyökeres. Have a look and Dowman going out on loan. That's happening. That is definitely happening. But Havertz is going to stay. He's going to start. He's going to be his main man. So Gyökeres is going to get the ump. His confidence is blown anyway. Eze, I can't see Eze getting in over Odegaard. I can't see him getting much game time. I can see him coming on as sub, but I can't see him starting in many. We might get Jack Hinchelwood. Yeah, I've heard that. I'll tell you who else I'd take as well. People are going to laugh at this. You're going to laugh at this. You're going to fall off your chair at this. I'd take Jack Grealish. I'd have took him last season before he went to Everton. That's done you all, isn't it? That's done you all. Jack Grealish for me on the left would be ideal for this football manager. Keeps the ball, retention, good on the ball, picks a pass out, can cut inside, can invert from the left-hand side. I'd take him all day long. I think Jack Grealish is probably one of the most underrated players. On his day, he's brilliant. Top Gooners overhyped the friendly game. Can Odegaard 29? No, he can't be consistent. We know that. How about trying to bring Grealish? Lawrence, I didn't even see that in the chat because you know me with the chat, people. Because I like to get everyone involved and because I like to have a little chat as well. I sometimes fall way behind on the chat, and there's 90 odd on you, and I don't do too bad really. I do try and look at them all, but Lawrence, I said that. I said it last season as well. I would definitely take Jack Grealish. Zubimendi, he can go. Yeah, cash in on him. If you can get 60 mil with Zubimendi, take it all day long. Probably one of the most overrated players I have ever seen. Ever seen. Lawrence is in the chat as well. We've got the elite in tonight. What a sit back, people. But I'm going to have to draw it to a close. Time out for DJP. Big up, people. Make sure you smash your like. And if you're new and you've just come across the huddle and you thought, what's all this about? What's this geezer talking about? Have a little sub and you'll find out. Big up to every single one of you. Too similar to Solis. Yeah, but you need to, you know what I mean? Treble winning Grealish was cold, but sadly he's no longer. I don't know. Before he got injured at Everton, he was playing really, really well. I don't know. I don't know whether he's totally washed, but I can see where you're coming from. We've probably seen the best of Jack Grealish. You know? 18, slap the likes. Come on, people. Get the likes up. Let's get it over 100 likes. Big up, legends. Good night. Oregon, thank you for the gifts, my friend. Absolute legend. And an absolute pleasure to have you in. Big up to you, my friend, as always. Savino, could Arsenal go for him? Doubt it. He's more on the right. He plays more on the right, doesn't he? Yeah. Do you know we missed a trick on? Is it Somerville from West Ham? Before he went to Saudi, we should have come in for him. That's who we missed. Honestly, we missed a trick there. 100% we missed one. Yan Diomande would be perfect. Shame he went to Madrid. Yep. But Somerville, for me, we missed the boat on that. 100%. Yeah, I love the bloke. Yeah, 100%. Leeds, good season, I think. Seen Harry Wilson, Sean Longstaff, Calvert-Lewin. I think Leeds will be a good shout next season. Leeds are going to do all right next season. That's what I mean. I can't believe someone like Leeds ain't coming in for Martinelli. Somerville agree. Jamboy, yeah, 100%. Completely missed the boat. Cannot believe we didn't come into Somerville. You know why? Because we had all this Vinny Jr. going on, didn't we? All this Vinicius Jr. pipe dream balls was going on. Yeah, 100%. We fumbled on Rodgers. Yeah, done that one as well. Blew that. It's been a terrible transfer window. Absolutely awful transfer window. I think you've made an inquiry about Brighton midfielder. Very good player. He's decent, but is he gonna be an upgrade? Yeah. I don't want decent. I want absolute top quality. That's a good shout. I think we fumbled. Gots reminded me of Rosicky pre-injury. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'd take Jack. I would take Jack Grealish. 100%. Can we steal Barcola from Liverpool? Nope, I don't think it's happening. So, listen, guys, I'm going to bring it to a close any minute now. But before I do, I just want to say thank you very much for all being in. We've had some absolute legends in tonight. Make sure you smash your like. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you go and sub to Normski, Latvian Guna, Jamboy, anyone with a channel that's been in tonight. Make sure you go and sub to them. As I said to you before, guys, I honestly believe there's going to be no business now. I've got my head around it that we are signing no one. And I said that weeks ago. When we signed Bruno, I said Bruno will be the last signing. I've got my head around it. So if we do bring anyone in now, yeah, it's a bonus. I'll be happy if it's the right player. But if you just sort of accept that we're not going to sign anyone, I think that's the way forward. Big up, my friend. Big up, Jamboy. Lovely to see you in. He's an 8, I think. Rodgers ain't the one. We didn't fumble. That's not worth the money. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see on the Rodgers one. I think Chelsea are going to be a problem next season, though. I think they're going to be good. I really do. Thanks, DJB. Always a pleasure to listen to your footy takes. Big up to you, DJ Crane. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Man UFC, what makes you think that you're not going to sign anybody else? I just don't think we are. I think Arteta's got enough. I think he thinks that he's strong enough. He's got his old guard in. He's got his circle as trust, as what Kenny says. He's got Havertz. He's got Odegaard. He's got Sacco. He's got Rice. He's got Zubamendi still at the club. He's got Marino. I just think he's got enough. I think he feels that he's got enough, and I just don't think he wants any more. I think what he's got is giving him a headache, and I don't think he's experienced enough to handle anymore. I think he's under pressure enough, and I think that's the way he wants it. Also, I don't think we've got that much. I don't think we've got as much money as people think we have. We've got to refurbish the stadium, and we've still got players on the wage bill that needs to be moved on because their wages are too high, and they need to be moved on. That's why I don't think we're going to sign anyone. Don't agree with a Grealish shout personally, mate, but fair play. Takes balls to voice an opinion to an unpopular as that. Yeah, no, listen. I like Jack Grealish. I like the way he plays football. I think he's intelligent. I think he's got good ball retention. Then I don't when I look at players, I look at the bloody manager we've got. I look at the type of manager we've got and what type of player the manager would like. And I just think Jack Grealish is the sort of player that our manager would like because he keeps the ball. He gives it easy. I don't know. That's all I look at. Like Bruno, he's perfect for our manager. Absolutely perfect for our manager. So, I don't know. Dynasty and our starting. See, a lot of people say Jack Grealish, but I still think he's got a lot to offer. I really do. We'll wait and see when he's fit next season. We'll wait and see. I think he's going to still be, I don't know, he's got to go back to Man City, isn't he? We'll have to wait and see. I think Arts Plus owners saw other would-be challengers, not an upgrade, and they're being complacent. Yeah, I think you're right, Doc. We do need one or two more, but I just can't see it. Smash the likes up, guys. Come on, people. Let's go. Said to Shane earlier, DJB, Super Nonny playing DJB. Oh, man, don't. He gives me nightmares, that player. Listen, I'm not a massive Havertz fan. In fact, I'm not a Havertz fan. I'm not a massive Odegaard fan. But if you was to say to me, Nonny Madueke, Havertz, Odegaard, who you selling? Telling you now, I'm keeping Havertz and Odegaard and selling Nonny Madueke. He's awful. Grealish played for City today, mate. He did, yeah. Forgot about that. Oh, dear. There's me wanting Grealish and he's running out for City. I like him, Jam Boy. I like him. I do. If we can get him on loan. Listen, City ain't selling him, I don't think. I don't think City would sell him to us. But who knows? Who knows? He ain't fully fit yet, though, is he? He's missed a lot of game. He missed a lot of game time last season, didn't he? Yeah, I still have hope in the transfer window. One in, one out. Martinelli looks to be leaving. Yeah, Grealish was not good today. No, he weren't. But at the end of the day, as I said, he's coming back from a long layoff. He's coming back to Man City. He was on loan at Everton. Then he was balling out at Everton. I mean, he was playing really well. Moisey put a lot of trust in him and he was playing really well. He was getting assists. He was scoring goals. He was enjoying his football and he was loving it. And he looked really decent. He's gone back to City today and he just don't look himself. I don't think he's enjoying his football at City. I don't think he wants to be there. Jack Grealish is a player that he has to be enjoying his football. He likes all that. He likes an arm around the shoulder. He's a lad, isn't he? I also like him as a person. I think he does. He's brilliant. In Madrid, sports journalism says Arsenal notified Atletico Madrid that they're still interested in Julian Alvarez. Can't see it happening. I can't see it. Can't see it, Felix. I hope it does, but I can't see it. I really can't see it. We signed Sterling on loan. Grealish would be much better than him. 100%, Jam Boy. 100%. He'd be better. So would Rashford be better than Sterling. You know? Am I desperate? I don't know. I don't know. Probably getting a bit desperate now for that left-sided. The problem is the left side of Arsenal has been so poor for so long. I'm just desperate now. I'm probably desperate to see the back of Martinelli and Trossard. Solis has come in. He's looked okay. But I don't know. Perhaps I'm just desperate, people. Hasn't played since May 2025 for Man City. I know he hasn't, but he done well for Everton. I reckon Barca win Champions League next season. I still think PSG. I still think PSG or Bayern Munich. Watch out for Bayern Munich next season as well. They're going to go far. Rashford has something to offer still. I still think so as well, Jam Boy. I still think he does. Any of us would be better than Sterling. Yeah, 100%. That was a disaster, wasn't it, Sterling? That was an absolute disaster. I'm on my knees, but Rashford, he's, yeah. Saka and Noni Madueke. Ball really on that. Do you know what? You could play Saka on the left, but I wouldn't play Noni on the right. That scares me. Saka on the left, Dowman on the right. You know, he's got options. I mean, it ain't sort of like disaster, but you got to bring someone in on the left, 100%. Would you take Rafinha from Barcelona? Yeah, I would if the price is right. Definitely. DJB, I just come back from Cardiff from the game. Big up, Jake. Hope you enjoyed it, bruv. Hope you enjoyed it. Must have been good. Must have been good. Hope you enjoyed it, brother. Great result. Some good performances. Let's hope it continues. Let's hope it continues. This is why I want Neto great off the left. I hope so. Can Arteta unlock Rashford? Laugh out loud. Manager tax weighs heavy. No, he can't. This is it. This is what worries me. And I've said this time and time again, Doc. Doesn't matter who we bring in, unless Arteta changes the way he plays tactically. You know, today it looked okay. Friday we could be having a complete different stream, couldn't we? Complete different stream come Friday. Rashford does have the ability. I know consistency hasn't been an issue in the past. Again, players have got to be happy with their football. Rashford's another one. Rashford's got to be happy playing where he wants to play to get the best out of him. Grealish is another one. I don't think City's going to get the best out of Grealish. What about Calafiori off the left wing? No, not for me. I think he's a bit. Yeah, I think he's a bit undisciplined. DJB, I've had enough of Noni. Yeah, he's terrible, man. You went today and see him live. I have to put up with that every single time. He's awful. People think I'm being harsh. I just know a bad player when I see him. Rashford's hamstring will go ping after 6 months at Arsenal. Yeah, probably, Jam Boy. That's the worry, my friend. I think Saka could be a problem if he's not getting game time. He'll get game time. He's just got to pull his socks up. But anyway, people, it's been an absolute blast. Thank you, Suge, and everyone for your super chats. Jam Boy's been in. Darren's come in. Look, DJB just joined. Hope you're good. Big up, Darren. We're just about to go, my friend, but big up to you. Thanks for coming in. Darren, you've missed tonight. Honestly, I've had a few technical problems. Look, I've got problems with my camera tonight. Listen, my friend, Darren, we've had legends in tonight. We've had Jam Boy, Lynchy's been in, the Doc's been in, Oregon Goon's been in, Suja's been in. We've had them all in tonight. Latvian's been in. Normsky came in. It's been all kicking off tonight, big time. Gavin's always in because he's an absolute legend. Yeah, Kawaja as all. I mean, honestly, it's been a brilliant Sunday sit back. Really, thank you very much, everyone. DJB, I go to every Arsenal home game as well. Big up, Jake. Listen, I'll have to come round. I don't know where you sit. I'm in block 114, my friend. Come round. I'll shake your hands, my friend. Give you a hug. He's a joke. Send him to Fulham. Yeah, send him somewhere, anywhere. Fulham, anywhere. No worries, but I'd keep an eye out on Friday. I'm there at Upper Tier. Might be near you where the away fans are. Big up, Darren. I shall keep an eye out for you, my friend. Nonny to Cheltenham for £3. Oh, I tell you, couldn't honestly. Why don't we raffle him? Why don't we put him in a raffle? Raise money for charity. Oh, mate, terrible. Somerville could have actually. We missed the boat on Somerville. I was saying, go and get Somerville. After that World Cup, when I see him ball out in the World Cup, I said, go and get some. I think I was on the live watch along with Jamboy and Normsky and that. I said, why don't we go and get Somerville from West Ham? Go and get Somerville. No, didn't even inquire about him. In a perfect world, Nonny to City. Oh dear. Nonny to Spurs. Yeah, our Spurs can have him. Waste of talent. 100%. Jamboy loves Nonny. Lovely hairstyle. Aaron would suit. I'll tell you what. Make sure you join my fantasy league, everyone. Time's running out. Get on my fantasy league. Come on. Yeah. If you go on my channel, I did post the fantasy league. The code's on there. Make sure you join. Time is running out. There will be a prize at the end of it. Yeah. Arsenal huddle mug or something like that, which is rare because no one else will have one. We inquired about him, but we didn't get him because we couldn't get rid of Rashford. Yeah, there you go. Big up, Man U, man. I hate to say it, but good luck in the season. But yeah, big up to every single one of you. Thank you for joining. Massive people in. Make sure that everyone is smashing a like on this, and make sure you're subbing to the channel as well. Big up to every single one. DJB Odegaard was so good today. Jake said it in the stream earlier, my friend. Really impressed with. If Odegaard can go back to 22, 23, if he's gone back in time and he brings it out this season, that'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant. We'll have to wait and see. Sometimes it looks like the mess is up on purpose, Madueke, like he's running. It's a joke. Can't have him in this Arsenal team on a regular basis. I'm sorry. Just can't do it. Guys, make sure you smash your like. 240 in the building. Please smash the likes. Make sure you sub as well. It does help the channel. GCG, I wouldn't wear a headband because he wears one. Oh, dear. I'm going to get Jamboy a headband. I'll tell you what I'll do, right? Join me fantasy league. The winner gets a prize. Runners up gets a Nonny Madueke headband. How about that? Yeah. Or I love Nonny t-shirt. Have some of that. Jamboy, looking forward to Aaron slating Nonny again this season. Yeah, we're going to get it. Yeah, Jamboy, we're going to be doing some watch-alongs this season. Me, Jamboy, Normsky, Gianni as well. The World Cup gang will be doing some live Arsenal watch-alongs. So make sure you're up for that. The Mingle will be back. Me and Normsky will be back on the Mingle. We'll be doing all sorts of madness on the Mingle. Be talking about Arsenal at the start, and then we'll be going off topic and doing all sorts of discussions as well. And yeah, extra time show, me and Kenny Ken Thursday. Make sure you're up for that one. I can't believe we played him in the World Cup. Exactly. Incredible, isn't it? Guy started in the semi-final of a World Cup. Nonny will score the winner in the Champions League final. Can you imagine it? Last place has to walk win for a month. Yeah. And if you come last in the fantasy league, you gotta yeah, walk win the dog for a month. Yeah. Or you gotta wear I love Mikel Arteta t-shirt for a week. In Madrid, sports journalism says that Arsenal notified Atletico Madrid that they're still interested in you. Yeah, I know this Alvarez thing is going around, isn't it? But I can't see it. Take care, guys. Take care, Jam Boy. Hope you're well, bruv. Dive in the Matrix with Nautsky. Exactly. Always with Nautsky, absolute legend. Make sure you go and sub to Nautsky. Remember the one injury to Saka, then Noni playing a week in, week. Oh, don't. Can't have it. Can't have Noni. Can't have it. But anyway, people, we're going to draw it to an end. Absolute blistering Sunday sit back session. Well done, Arsenal, today. Well done, Odegaard. Well done, a lot of the players today. Very impressed. Calafiori as well. And Raya, the goalkeeper. Well done. If you went to Cardiff, glad you're home safe. Glad you enjoyed it. Roll on Friday. That is when it all happens. People, Coventry, the visitors to the Emirates. Yeah, let's get the season underway with a win and an impressive performance. Let's have no more of this sideways passing. I don't want to see this boring football. We've got the team, we've got the players. Go and play football, win with style, give the fans something to be happy about. Let's come out of the Emirates buzzing and jumping about and hugging one another. That's what football's all about for me. I don't want to be coming out the Emirates bored. I don't want to be coming out the Emirates thinking, well, we got 3 points, but the football was crap. We're champions. Go and make a mark. Go and make us all happy. People, it's been an absolute pleasure. Turn your notifications on. Sub to the huddle. Thank you for being part of it. And bless. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Love to everyone. Bless.